Good evening, all. Welcome to another edition of this podcast. I've not got a name yet. I know my guest has a name for her podcast, but I haven't come up with one yet. So if anyone can come up with a good name for my podcast, please fire them away in the comments. Anyway, so for everyone that's going to be tuning in tonight, tell me who you are, where you're from, and let's hear your story. Tonight, I am joined by the wonderful Ashley Collins, aka the Aunt of Dragons. She is a playwright and creator of the Breakup Diaries vlog series on YouTube and Instagram. Ashley Collins is a tireless advocate for mental health and social justice. She uses her platform to highlight her personal experiences with heartbreak and self-love with similitudes. I can't even say that. I can't even say that word. But anyway, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction.
It's going to bug me, that word now. Simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
There you go. It's probably going to be my English accent. I don't know. But anyway.
Probably. Well, yeah.
So, I'll give you a quick fire questions, then we'll dive right into it. So,
Okay,
I'm going
cool.
to say, tea or coffee?
That's so funny. Do you say that? Because, I'm, thinking of, I should say tea, because the UK. But, tea.
Okay. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs. Okay. I did love. Rain or snow?
Snow, even though I've never seen snow before.
Oh, you know what? When we get snow here in the UK, I will video it and I'll send it you.
Thank you. I'd really love that.
The next one is, and I'm going off your bio, which one do you prefer better, YouTube or Instagram?
Oh, God. YouTube, definitely.
Brilliant. Now, final one, I'm going to say Easter or Christmas?
Christmas.
I don't like Christmas.
Why not?
I just don't.
You sound like a grumpy old man.
You're not the first to say that.
Oh, no.
So, my first question is, what is the Aunt of Dragons and why do you call yourself that?
So it's a Game of Thrones reference. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. I have a tattoo on my ribs about a quote from the TV show. So when I was first starting my Instagram, I wanted to be the mother of dragons, like Khaleesi, but everyone already had that. So I was like, I'll just be the aunt. It was completely unplanned.
Yeah. Do you regret it?
No, definitely not.
Fair enough. So what? Because I've not seen every episode of Game of Thrones.
You haven't? I thought it was mandatory in the UK to watch it.
Yeah, but I watched. I don't know, the first couple of series, and then I just went, no. It's just all about sex and violence.
Yeah, basically. I didn't even finish I didn't watch the series finale, and the books aren't even done yet. So
books.
Yeah, there's books. Yeah.
I need to watch Game of Thrones.
Don't watch it. Just read the books. The books are better.
I know there's a lot of incest in it. Not
a lot, just like a couple.
Anyway, we're not here about Game of Thrones. So who is Ashley Collins? Where was she brought up? What was you like as a little girl? Because I can see that you was that class clown.
You think so? Oh my God, no, definitely not. I was the nerd.
You're the nerd?
Yeah. Yeah, I was the nerd, the theater geek. I was born and raised in Florida, hence why I've never seen snow before. Yeah, in school, I loved going to school. It was like a highlight of obviously literally the highlight of my day. And I loved learning. I liked science, even though I was really bad at it. Yeah, I loved math class. Oh my God, we had this, I think he was my 7th grade teacher. No, in high school, 11th grade teacher, Mr. Collins, huge crush on him. And the fact that I got to learn math was like, it was like a win-win. And then, like I said, yeah, I was a theater geek. I was a part of student government. Like, I just participated in anything and everything.
That teacher may see this podcast.
I hope he does. I'm legal now.
Well, my YouTube channel's on public, so anyone can see it.
I hope he does. I'm legal now. Contact me.
Oh my God. Anyway, wow, I'm not expecting this. But anyway, so you say you've had like a few challenges in your life. Let's talk about them. So when did you actually first realize you had these challenges?
I didn't really realize that there were problems until like someone else said it out loud to me. And I wish I wouldn't have listened. You know, this is something about our brain. Our brain can't comprehend negative. So when you say something is bad, it just reaffirms that thought, you know?
Yeah.
I guess my first challenge was when my sister became ill, and it was staying the nights in hospitals, going to trying to find a facility to take care of her. So we would go to nursing homes, and then she finally came home, and my main focus was just to go to college, get into college, you know. And so I just threw myself further and further into studying, and then I went to college. And in my mind, like, I literally had everything planned for my life. I had everything written down, like this is like how my life is going to go. Mm-hmm. So go to college, meet a guy, get married, have babies, happy life. Didn't turn out that way at all.
Were you bullied? Were you bullied? Huh? Were you bullied?
I mean, yeah-ish. I mean, like I said, I was a nerd. But like not to the point where it was like that it stopped me from going to school. It didn't really bother me that much.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I didn't really have a lot of friends.
Really?
But I mean, that's still present tense in life too. So
that's not true. You've got lots of friends.
Online friends, yes, I have lots of online friends.
I'm in Simbot. So, I'm going to talk about like your dream. Like, what is your dream? We all have one, but what is yours?
Right now, present tense, I imagine myself in a cabin in the woods.
I like that idea.
Yeah. That's like my happy place that I go to when I'm like super stressed out or like I can't fall asleep. I imagine like myself walking in, like I know that the couch is over here and there's like a stove over here that like provides heat. And right in front of me is the kitchen. To the left of that is the bathroom. And then in the little corner is a bed because I don't need a huge bed. So, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. No Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi.
I mean, I need it if I want to continue vlogging. Yes, I need it. So yeah.
You're gonna struggle getting Wi-Fi in a cabin, though, aren't you?
I didn't really think about that.
But it's nature, though.
Yes.
Full of nature. Yeah, nature's beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
So, with these challenges, what reaction did you get when you did your very first, which I want to see, by the way, your very first public video?
Yeah. I had gotten into a huge fight with my ex. Right. And I don't know why, but I just picked up the camera and I just talked to it. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I guess I know I felt super embarrassed because like I had announced to everyone that this is the one, he's the one, and things aren't turning out the way that they should. I didn't make it public though. I made it public like 3 months later. Got super trashed on the 4th of July. And I was like, can I? Yeah, I can curse, right? Yeah. Okay. And my drunk brain decided, fuck it, make it public. And people were very receptive to it. People were very positive. And I was like, I guess I'll keep going.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about your experience with your ex?
Yeah, sure. What would you like to know?
Go on then. Just tell me like what the relationship was like at the very start.
So when I first met him, it was at a pajama party. And I didn't tell him my real name. I told him my name was Peppa.
Pepper?
Yeah, like salt and pepper.
Okay.
So like then I went home. We didn't see each other until like 2 weeks later. I got a job, and then he got hired there as well. So
right.
He came up to me, he was like, "Hey Peppa," and I was like, "Oh my God, like you need to not work here." So I tried to get him fired. Yeah. I know. So they didn't fire him because he was really good at his job. But then one day he tried to call into work because his car broke down. I was like, "Do you need me to come pick you up?" And I went to go pick him up, and then like one thing led to the next, and then got into a relationship. We were together for 3 years. We got a dog together, got our own place together, and he was clinically depressed.
Okay.
And he couldn't hold down a job. He would sleep literally all day. And this is going to sound very unkind of me, but I got fed up. I got frustrated.
Hey, because I was like, that's not you being unkind. That's you making a point.
Yeah. So I cheated, and yeah, the night that our biggest fight, that's when I recorded it, and I threw his things out, and he left, and he didn't come back.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it sounds like something from a movie.
Hey, we're all in our own movie, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, I went on your podcast, which I bloody loved. You asked some really strange questions about my toilet, which turned out it goes anti-clockwise.
I've been like looking at the toilet a lot lately.
Yeah. Am I the first you've asked that, by the way?
Yes. I try not. I try not to ask the same question twice to people because I don't know. It just feels like I don't know.
Boring.
It feels like I don't know, like you could be doing anything else with your time, right? Like, and you took the time out to talk to me, and I just want to make sure that I'm like doing you justice-ish.
Is that a word?
Now it is.
Have we got an Ashley dictionary now, have we?
Yes.
Okay. Now, obviously, you've got a website, which is in the description. So please all visit that. She's got a YouTube channel, so please subscribe to that. She's got Instagram, which is at the Aunt of Dragons. You've got Facebook. What don't you have?
Clubhouse.
People keep talking about that.
Mm-hmm. That's the new cool thing to do.
I'm not on
it. Do you have Snapchat?
No.
I can't believe people are still using that. I stopped using that like I feel like a year ago.
A year?
Yeah. I was on it mainly to like make like mini videos, but then now we have Reels, now we have TikTok, so I don't really need it anymore. Plus, it was like I don't really enjoy social media, if we're being honest.
I'm not on TikTok.
You don't have
No.
TikTok? It's silly.
I downloaded it, but I never created an account. I downloaded it thinking I should promote mental health on there.
Mm-hmm.
Get talked, but I thought, nah. But now I'm thinking,
It's more for like silly stuff, silly videos.
I don't do silliness.
Yeah,
Some
me
days.
neither. It's yeah. It's a lot of. I don't know how people have the time to create
We've all
videos
got
like
time.
that.
We've all got time. We've all got time.
That's a lot of time, though.
Yeah, true.
A lot of time.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask like what you asked me as well. We've all got our own views, but I want to know, what are your views on this pandemic?
It's gonna sound really bad, but I enjoyed it.
Okay.
A little too much. I'm kind of sad that things are opening back up.
Okay.
At the beginning of the pandemic, I was dating this guy, and then he left. And it was nice not having to be around people because I didn't want to be around anyone. I didn't want to talk to anyone. Wearing a mask was nice because it's like I can hide how sad I am, you know. It is alarming how selfish I think it's brought out a lot of the selfishness in human beings. I think that everyone, out of nowhere, everyone is turned into a scientist, everyone turned into a doctor, everyone turned into an expert, and we don't actually listen to the experts. And it's very startling. It's very, like I said, very alarming. I remember once, do you guys have Walmart? No. So it's a grocery store. I went to the grocery store once, and this guy was arguing with the worker saying, I don't want to wear a mask. And I'm like, is it really life or death right now? Just put on your mask. Like, this person is just an employee. They're just trying to do their job. Like, you're not arguing with Dr. Fauci. You're just arguing with Jane, who just happens to work here. You know, like, it's very interesting and very cruel and very startling how mean we are to just everyday, just each other. Like I said, you're not arguing with a government official when you get into an Uber. This person is just doing their job. And their job says you have to wear a mask to get in my car. Then, you know, it's very alarming.
Yeah. See, I've never wore a mask. Never. Because obviously I'm exempt. But what peed me off is when they challenge me after I say I'm exempt. Because it's like they want to know my medical background, which that's against the law. So it's more of a catch-22 situation, isn't it?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, like I said, people are just trying to do their job. Yeah. Like it's the law is the law. Like, just follow the law, and then like it's already over. I mean, it really didn't exist here in Florida. Like, no one really following any of the rules, but like now they're starting to like open things back up again, etc., and it's like we use this whole year to just be mean to each other.
Yeah.
And we that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, see, obviously they say this is the pandemic, COVID-19 is the pandemic, but really, in my view, I don't think it is a pandemic. I don't. I believe the real pandemic is mental health suicide. Because I know suicide and self-harms increased massively in the last year. Like, just where I am, I know of 8 people that have committed suicide in the last year.
But
yeah, some of them being children as well.
Because of the lack of human connection.
Yeah. Yeah, see, when the government says you got to keep social distance, I've never listened to that. Never. because that I see that as a trigger. So this is why I speak to people all across the world. I've actually spoken to more people outside the UK than I have in the UK, and I've never felt so much social connected, and I love it. I love everyone I come across.
Yeah, humans are beautiful. We just need to be reminded of that for some reason. I think it's very strange we need to be reminded of that.
Yeah, we're beautiful in our own way, but we do need to remind that. But we can be selfish to ourselves sometimes.
What do you mean?
Like we take ourselves for granted sometimes. Where with those boundaries, if that makes sense, where you're not letting that person in when they just want someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. And especially relationships, I've known a lot from that has grown. I know a lot of divorces that have happened in the last year. So it's like, wow.
Well, I mean, I think that the pandemic didn't make your relationship work, so it just exposed that it wasn't supposed to work in the first place.
Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy times. It really is. And there's me putting on an accent. But anyway, people keep saying that every time I'm on my live, an American accent keeps popping up. I've not noticed it.
I guess I haven't noticed either. But now I'm going to be hyper paying attention to that.
Oh my God. So, right. Yeah, up and coming leaders, musicians, business owners, and thinkers from the world. Right. So, the type of people you come across, I bet that shocks you sometimes and surprises you with the stories you hear.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
So, my question to you is, what is the most bizarre? I'm not asking for names or anything like that, but have you ever had one of the most bizarre interviews ever?
Not bizarre, like as in like weird, but I did do a live with AJ Comedy, who's infamous for his Trump and Gary Vee impressions, and that one was hilarious. And it was also like, it definitely humbled me a lot to think that these celebrities, these famous people, they're just people. They're just super cool people who are just extremely talented, and they just happen to share that talent with the world.
Hey, we're all celebrities in our own way.
I guess. I don't know. I don't like that word celebrity though.
Humans, robots, I don't know.
Humans, yeah. Because like, I mean, if you celebrity, celebrating a human being, it's like you're turning that individual into a brand, and they're not, and then they become inhuman. You know? Yeah.
It is, yeah. So you say you're tireless. Why is that?
Tailless?
Tireless. I've got it here. Ashley Collins is a tireless advocate.
Oh, tireless.
Tireless. See, you can't even understand me like my accent.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So the person who wrote that bio is Jesse Smith, author. He did a blog interview with me, and he was the one who made the bio. So I just decided to keep it because I really liked how he made me sound really smart, even though I'm really not.
Don't self-doubt yourself.
It's true. I'm not that bright.
We're bright in our own way.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, but look at you though. Like, you go from that little person to a successful podcaster.
Definitely not successful. No, you're the successful one. I should be coming to you for tips.
How?
I'm just, like I said, I'm just an ape. I'm just an ape. I'm not that intelligent. I just think out loud.
I differ that. Agree to disagree?
Oh, I hate that phrase. Oh.
Why?
I hate that because why can't we just disagree?
I don't know. Because you got to agree on some things these days.
We do. Yes.
Yeah, so we can't disagree all the time.
Of course. No, yeah. But like there's nothing wrong with a little civil discourse.
Exactly.
Yes.
Whatever that means. But anyway. So, I'm going to ask you one final thing. Where do you see Ashley Collins in 2 years' time?
God. I'd like to move outside of the country.
Okay. Anyway, nice.
It's not going to happen because my passport expires soon. But God, where's my passport? Oh my God, where's my passport? We'll worry about that another time. But I'd like to move outside of the country. And just having a place of my own. And other than that, that's it. I don't ask for much.
Yeah. Stay in America? Move to UK?
UK, Australia, or Canada.
You don't want to come UK.
Why?
It's boring.
Everyone's so pretty there.
It's boring.
Really? No.
I want to move to America.
Really? What part?
I don't know yet. I've had quite a few locations in mind. I've had Florida. I've had Texas. I've had Ohio.
Oh, you'd like Ohio.
What that?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You totally would like Ohio. Texas is very southern though. That'll be very interesting watching you interact with a southerner.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, that'd be very interesting watching you. I know, actually, I think it would blend in fine.
Are you sure?
Have you ever had, huh?
Are you sure?
Have you ever had soul food?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. You would love it. You would love it in the South.
I'm quite scared now.
You'd love it. You'd love it.
We'll see. We'll see. Never say never. Never say never. So anyway, all I've got to say is thank you for this.
Thank you. You always make me laugh. Thank you for that.
You're most welcome. I'm going to end this podcast. Thank you for everyone that's tuning in. I will tune in. This is live. Please share the hell out of this. And please join me live at 8:30 tonight. So in just 2 hours from now, where I'm going to be joined by a couple of people to talk about Maternal Mental Health Week. Because that's what it is this week. It's Maternal Mental Health Week. And on that note, I'm going to end this. Cheerio.
Cheers.